Welcome back to Ultimate Challenge, the Nomads Edition. In case you're just joining us, before the break we saw the Nomads start today's challenge, the 10-kilometer marathon challenge. Most of the Nomads came equipped for this task. They have carried some water, knowing fully well that the going could get tough, and they're going to need it. As the race begins, Daniel Otieno, Pascal Omondi, and Ibrahim Kamara are in the lead. As this is a long race, the 8 Nomads start by jogging. It seems to be a strategy, probably to avoid getting tired too fast, or maybe they're just testing each other's strength. For most, this is the first time they will be taking part in a marathon. From the start, political aspirant Sabina Anyango lags behind. Is this a strategy? And will she be able to recover and cover the distance left between her and the other Nomads?
Niliposikia ni kukimbia, my friend. Hata nisikutaka kukimbia sasa. As in, that thing really demotivated me before I even began. So, nikajipatia tu moyo tu, but maybe I should have not let them leave me so far behind. But nilikuwa nasema tu niende pole pole, hivyo ndo marathon zao wanaendanga.
After a few minutes, Aminil Mcharo, or Prezo as he likes to be called, picks up the pace and is now in the lead. The early pace set by the leading pack seems to be catching up with Daniel and Pascal, as they appear to be slowing down. Ibrahim Kamara and Jane Washu are now in a head-to-head duel. Rehema Rashid and Sabina Anyango are nowhere in sight. The distance between them and the rest of the Nomads seems to have widened some more. The high temperatures in Loyangalani don't seem to favor the Nomads. It's hot and the Nomads are running under the scorching sun. They, however, adapted a traditional way of keeping their water cold. They have wrapped their water bottles in wet cloths. This method is known to cool water. How this works is that water has a huge latent heat of vaporization. This heat is required for water to transform from liquid to gas. When you put a damp paper towel on a dry, cold environment, the water will start to cool, causing rapid evaporation and thus rapid cooling. Having the cold paper towel right next to the warm beverage allows more rapid heat to exchange. Sabina is already getting tired and walking seems to be her plan at the moment. Her spirit, however, is still strong. She isn't going to give up easily. And just like the canoe challenge, she pushes on and begins to jog again. Her cool water also gives her a bit of energy. At this juncture of the race, Sabina is lagging behind in last place. She needs to pick up the pace or she will be eliminated after today's challenge. Will she catch up? In 7th place is former flight attendant Beatrice Njoki, or Bianca. Beatrice is determined at first as she runs as fast as she can.
Hey guys, running 10 kilometers is not an easy task. I've been running, sweating, and I'm not going to burn out my energy, so I'm just catwalking. That's what I do best. There's no need of me pretending that I can run and then faint. So, I don't run, I'm a model.
Continues to walk, or is it to catwalk? Maybe she thinks she's at a high-end fashion event in Milan or Madrid. Just for good measure, she's sipping her water to hydrate. One step at a time seems to be her mantra for the day.
I told myself, I'm going to do my best, but I will not exhaust my strength. Because if I took the pace of the guys, I would have exhausted my strength and I would have quit in the middle. So for me, it was a 10-kilometer, half run, half walk. That is what I could do. That was my ability. There was no need for me to pretend to be an athlete, and I'm not.
Rehema Rashid is not so far ahead of Beatrice or Bianca, but she's not leaving it to chance. She only stops to sip her water. Other than that, she's not giving up anytime soon.
The only time I did a race that long was charity. So that when you're not competing, you're just walking. It's like a leisure walk or a leisure run. So this is a competition. I've never done that long race before. So it was tough for me, but as I normally tell myself, you can do this. And I just kept on using one strategy, that is giving the other nomads that were behind me quite a good distance so that they couldn't catch up with me. Because obviously the other team had gone ahead, a team of 5, so I was number 6. So it was either I do this or I'm eliminated. So I had just to put the best in it.
Security expert Pascal Omondi was off to a good start. We're not sure about his outfit though. Is it favorable for this challenge? Running does require a comfortable outfit, and this, well, let's just say he just proved that he indeed is having a hard time. Pascal stops and takes off his jeans shorts. This does not affect his pace though. He carries on with the race. He does look more comfortable now.
This thing I did was just to remove the trousers, the shorts, because they're now becoming an issue. And in fact, if we're not for the shorts, I could have been, I think, number 3 or 4. Around number 2, 3, 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it really delayed me, it cut me back. I had to stop, I had to pour water on my shorts. Just crazy.
Rugby player Daniel Ofieno started the race with much enthusiasm. Being a rugby player, he seems fit enough. But is that the case?
Today it was about holding nothing back. I didn't hold anything back. Marcus, I will tell you right now, is a force to reckon with. He's a force to reckon with. That guy can move. But I chose to give it everything that I had, and I held on to him for 5 kms. After about 6, he started to break away. About 6.5, I started to break down. I can tell you here and now, I've never done. And for me, under these conditions, that's a win. I gave it everything that I had. I'm proud of it.
Daniel has his big bottle of water with him, pushing on despite the scorching sun. The big bottle though seems to be bulky and cumbersome. As soon as he finishes his water, he throws it away and focuses on the race. At this point in time, the other nomads have created a gap between each other except for Jane Washu and Ibrahim Kamara, who are running alongside each other. They motivate each other by running side by side. They even share their water. Ibra, as he likes to be called, seems to be slowing down Washu at some point. She then decides to leave him behind and head towards the finish line.
Venye tuliweka pace na Ibra kwanza, yeye akaniambia weka pace ya maboi. Ukienda na pace yako kivyako utajipata huko nyuma na wale mademu wengine. So yeye at least alinipea pace. Ikafika place akaniambia yeye ana feel kama miguu zinakataa, but nisimgoje mimi niende tu.
Nao mbele naona Dan anatembea, sikuwa nataka kutembea. Akifika mlima anatembea, pesi na karibia tu. But kumpita nilisikia poa nikasema hii nimeingia tu.
Ibra is not giving up. However, he is clearly agitated by the nomads behind him and keeps glancing back. He's currently in 3rd place while Washu is in 2nd place and Amenial, or Prezzo as he likes to be called, is in the lead. As this is an elimination challenge, all are determined to be crowned the ultimate winners in this challenge. Amenial, or Prezzo, has maintained the same pace from the beginning up until now. That seems to be his secret weapon, as the gap between him and the others is beginning to widen. All he has been doing is sipping on his water and running.
My strategy was actually I tried kind of managing my starting point to be my ending point, as in terms of pace. So when we started, the rest of guys were really in front of me. So they started on a high rate. So me, I was like, to maintain my pace, just a slow one. So I really tried my best to maintain it, and I made it to the last. Though it was really tough, but I did my best. And thank God I made it.
The nomads have been running for over an hour now. Some look like they're on the verge of a breakdown, while others are focused on the finish line and will not give up anytime soon. 10 kilometers is not child's play in this dry area. The nomads have been doing morning workouts every day, and this has played a big role in making them fit for this challenge. Speed, strength, and determination will play a big part in this challenge. Will Amenial maintain the gap that he has created between him and the other nomads? Who will emerge as the ultimate winner in the 10-kilometer marathon? Stay tuned and find out after the break. Don't go away. Ultimate Challenge, the Nomads edition, will be right back.